Kris Krohn here, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about cryptocurrency. You guys keep asking, Kris, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And I don't know if you're going to like what I really have to say, but I'm going to share it with you. You know, I love it when these things come out, these fads, these ideas that are powerful, right? They're financial investments, they take root, and then they have this explosive period where they grow. Bitcoin and this cryptocurrency is one of the things that has really popped up. It's new. I'm not gonna call it a fad, and I'm also not here to judge it today as necessarily a good or bad thing, but so many of you keep asking me, Kris, what do you think about Bitcoin? Kris, what do you think about the crypto? And today I want to share with you some of my thoughts and feelings on it, because in the end, you might end up watching this video saying, great, I'm gonna go invest in it. You might also watch the video and say, well, I think I'm gonna put my money into something different. So first of all, I wanna be really upfront and clear. I have personally not invested in Bitcoin. And frankly, I'm fairly uneducated on what Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is. And there's a reason for that. You know, it's following a pattern that I've seen come and go over the years, where there are these hot flashes that build up momentum. I mean, today, what would happen if I bought Apple stock? It had its period where it shot up. Can things afford to just do that on a nonstop basis? By the time people really find out about these fads, the fad is often over or it's close to being over. So just for that reason alone, I haven't invested in it. And maybe in the future I will once it stabilizes and I learn more about it. But I want to get down and talk about principles of cryptocurrency. I want to compare it to real estate. And ultimately, the things that I do and the things that I don't do come down to personal principles in life. So first of all, I invest in real estate because it's hard, it's real, it's physical, it's tangible, and it pays me every single month. I got a friend right now who's a multimillionaire that has been making leaps and bounds, tons of money in her Bitcoin in just the last 6 months. It has been amazing for her. The reality is it gonna keep doing that? Is it gonna fall? It's such an unknown. I tend to choose a fast and steady approach to financial security, which means it sometimes doesn't have all of the glare and lights and excitement of some of these things, but it also doesn't have the downfall or the low moments or the things that don't end up turning out. My real estate in the end, after I've tried, listen, I've invested in gold refineries, I've invested in oil, trucking businesses, I've been across the board in so many different industries, and I keep coming back to real estate. I'm no longer excited by like the really exciting investments. There's a reason why, and experience dictates. I look young, maybe to some of you I look old, but I've been around the block so many times that I'm looking for what some might call slow and steady. I like to crank into fast and steady. Real estate is my fast and steady way to build millions of dollars when I need to build millions of dollars. It's a way to create residual income. It's a way to create financial freedom, and I absolutely love it. Different than cryptocurrency is number one, it's physical, you can touch it, it's real. Number two, real estate produces a cash flow. When you're crypto, you've got to pull money out of it and actually take from the principal to actually gain anything from it. And then number three, real estate has a cyclical, dependable growth. It's not gonna be here for 20 years and then gone, or here for 1 year and gone, or it's not gonna have an explosive moment and then be boring after that. It's not gonna be market dependent. It's not gonna depend on how many people are buying it. That's not gonna drive the value of it. Real estate is gonna follow a cycle that follows population, supply, and demand, and it's predictable. And by cracking the code on it, I know what I can make it do for me. So those are three of the biggest reasons why I love what real estate does, not just in comparison to cryptocurrency, but really just about every other investment that's out there. The second thing that I love to invest in outside of real estate is business, because it can produce these meteoric rises in short bursts of time, even bigger than what real estate can do. And yet, it's where I feel comfortable diversifying and being. So in the future, maybe I will own some cryptocurrency, but what I'm looking for is I'm looking for patterns, I'm looking for stabilization, and I want to game the system. Because I know how to make money in real estate when the market's tanking. I know how to make money in real estate when it is cranky. I know what to do in real estate when it's just doing its boring, no growth, boring self. And I can crush it in real estate all across the board. I'm waiting to see if crypto has patterns like that. I'm waiting to see what a full cycle of it looks like. So in the end, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, is it a yes or is it a no? For me currently, I may be missing out on a fantastic investment opportunity, but only because I have a known investment opportunity that is doing exactly what I want it to, so it's a no for me right now. I won't certainly shut the door on it. I will allow myself to stay open-minded, but I'm gonna watch it. And maybe it'll end before I have a chance to get in on it, which is exactly the kind of things that I don't wanna get in on. But if it actually does turn cyclical and dependable, and if there's a way to hack the code on how to make money in it, rather than the speculation model of I'll buy it and I'll chase it and I'll go up in value and I'll make money. That I will not do. Those models have been proven time and time and time again to have very exciting periods, followed by other periods that are not exciting, to say the least. So friends, those are my opinions simply based on principle. You know, it's interesting. At the end of the day, we're trying to get somewhere, right? And one of the things that I got to ask myself is, how do I want to arrive at where I'm going? Does it have to be as fast as possible? What's my risk tolerance? I think that how I get somewhere is probably more important than whether or not I actually even get there. Because it really comes back to the journey, and for me, enjoying the journey. I used to do some day trading. I did that for 2 years. And I had incredible explosive moments of great growth. But in the end, I ended up losing a lot more than I ended up winning. And after being down 5 figures, I decided that it was time for me to get out of the game. I can't really compare that to crypto. I'm just really comfortable knowing what I'm knowing, and knowing what I'm knowing and doing is actually working. And I think those are some of the things that are really, really important to me personally. So you know what? I'm excited to see what cryptocurrency does. I track my friends' progress really closely, and if it weren't just a speculative buy and just hope that the rest of the market loves it and that keeps growing, I'd probably be a lot more interested in it. But let's see what the cycles do on it. And that's cryptocurrency compared to real estate. Now listen, if you got money set aside and you want to start investing seriously in real estate, then click the link and get with me and my team, and let's show you why we believe so much in real estate.